Hello traders, welcome to episode 571 of the show. Could be doing anything, but I guess it kind of makes sense tonight to be watching, most other nights it's not, but like this one it's pretty good because we're now making the highest highs of the day. We're now making higher highs than we just made on our previous 4-hour candle, and we are at critical resistance. We're actually kind of breaking it, candle high close resistance from June 17th and the 16th, right? So this is it, man. It's make or break time. You're at critical levels for the third time, rule of three. Let's go. We could break it, man. Could have a nice run up to 9,600. Makes all the sense in the world because the weekly we looked at on the day stream, that is overhead resistance. There is no real overhead resistance on a significant time scale until 9,600, despite any kind of movement here, whatever, man. All right. So mostly everything I'm talking about is reiteration because I've talked about it and beat it, beat the dead horse, okay, which is the analysis of Bitcoin. All right. When you look at significant time scales, the analysis takes a long time to change, right? So a lot of alts are bouncing off this little rally Bitcoin's having. We got a 4-hour candle close in 56 minutes. Had a real fun time after the day stream, getting that 2080 Ti installed. So it's weird, man. Okay, this RTX, we were reading into it, and it's like the 2080 Ti is so good that I don't need another GPU. Like, it's actually inefficient because this technology is so good with the software that having another GPU is like slower because of the relay it takes to get back to the PC. I don't know, man. There's something about the encoding that's not good. Crazy thing about this is, based on the recommendations for this GPU, I now am streaming at 12,000 bits, the bit rate, right? When I was streaming at 6,000 bits, bit rate, excuse me. So I don't know if you're gonna see a performance increase with that, but I've literally doubled my bit rate right now. How is it even possible to know? It looks completely normal to me. What I'm interested to see is if we get any freezes, any blips, any kind of craziness. Okay, that 1080 Ti right now sitting in my computer is literally just for looks right now. Now I'm going to hook up more monitors to it, and then we'll be good. Right, I'll start getting my monitor obsession back. I've got 4.5. I got a 5th one right here, but it's not really active, so I'll start adding again. Okay, so very cool. This RTX 2080 Ti optimization is insane. Bitcoin 93.52 on Coinbase. Say if we closed right now, chat. If we literally closed right now at 93.52, 93.50, it'd be the highest 4-hour candle close in 52 weeks, right? 52-week highs. So we haven't done that yet. Again, 54 minutes left, but man, talk about strong, how close we are to 52-week highs. That's extremely bullish, chat. Okay, that's not bearish when you're that close to 52-week highs. The bottleneck created by a slower GPU. I don't know, man. Well, it's not even active right now. It's just literally aesthetics. The most expensive aesthetic. Okay. You can see my pores now, man. My nose here look like BX cables, right? So I'm just drinking some Irwin black tea right now. I don't know. Figured it might be one of those nights, but maybe not. I mean, you never know, man. This could just take its sweet time. We may not get any explosive move up, while I'm live. Look, we're already pulling back a little bit. Just sitting there. It's not really, this has kind of been methodical, right? It hasn't been so explosive. But believe me, when you break resistance, it can get explosive. And that's why, we're at it. We're, at this candle high close resistance, and it's, if you could break it, yeah, you could have a nice move up. Okay, so at least test 94.71, the wick again, which is right here. Just 2 days ago, 52-week highs. It's just a wick, man. All right, Ethereum's bringing the upside a little bit. Bull pull, bull flag situation over there after hitting the first target of that cipher pattern. All right. I guess we can roll onto it real quick. I lost all my work because guess what? The crescendo of that, it was like the final stand of that last 1080 Ti to make my PC completely freeze, right? If you notice, like the end of the stream was terrible, like it like crapped out, and it was because the PC actually froze. So while David was here, which is good, because you got to see it real time when I've been dealing with ever since I got this computer. Okay. Very close, man. Very, very close. Just like Bitcoin, man. Very close to breaking out, right, on Bitcoin. Same with Ethereum. Downsloping resistance, impulse up, downsloping, right? Bull pull, bull flag looking. Looks good, man. You hit your first target. The pattern is complete. It's over. If it breaks out here and runs the upside, hey, everything's normal, man. That makes a lot of sense, right? I mean, that's what you do. Bearish patterns and bullish trends are not as reliable, but they do give us a good scope of vision about where we might reverse our price action to at least consolidate, which is exactly what happened. So thank you, Harmonics, for that. We appreciate it. The consolidation is flags. It's a high and tight looking flag. This looks beautiful, man. I mean, this is the type of price action you're looking for. Much higher prices, okay? Very good. Gotta love it, man. All right, so the thing is, we have to break the resistance, 277. And the thing is, with Bulkowski talking about these flags, the best time to buy flags is not on the down sloping breakout, but more so the horizontal line resistance breakout, where you break the top of the structure. Gives you way more confirmation. If you break out here and you take a buy here, there is a chance that it could just keep on extending down, just keep floating sideways, and then it might turn into something else and then becomes not a flag, and then it dumps, right? So that's just like education stuff. We're not talking about what you should do here, but just saying, either way, I mean, look at the size of this impulse. Very large impulse. And just talking about some sort of bottom top measure move, mother of God. It's really the size of the rectangle too. I mean, a literal measure move of a bull pull bull flag on Ethereum would yield you at $317. Are you ready for that? If it happened, chat, are you ready? I mean, we're in a bullish rectangle in an uptrend. All right, bullish rectangle. You're getting closer and closer to the top. You're showing bullish consolidation in a bull trend. Bitcoin looks poised to make 52-week highs very, very soon. All right. Okay, everyone's waiting for $3,000 again. Okay, that's great, man. Well, guess what? Keep waiting. Of course, we can reverse our price action at any overhead resistance. Like where we are now, like it just doesn't, like, we'll talk about it when we hit 9,600, okay? Because 9,600 is an overhead resistance. That is around the 50% retrace of your all-time highs to lows. So that is an area where we could have a major retrace to the downside, which is fine. But just right now, man, it doesn't make sense. You are literally in no man's land on the weekly. Please understand that. It just doesn't make sense. But yeah, of course, you hit over resistance, you can sell off tremendously, whatever. But the momentum is so strong in crypto right now, with all these issues going on with fiat, the tariffs, uncertainty in the markets, all this stuff. You can clearly see Bitcoin is acting as some sort of hedge. I mean, you tell me, man, we've over tripled in value, around tripled in value since the bottom. And look at what gold's doing. Gold, which is a comparable commodity, because people perceive Bitcoin to be some sort of hedge against fiat. And you can look at Bitcoin as some sort of call option on blockchain technology for the future. And you can also look at it as a put option on traditional fiat around the world, okay? Not just the US dollar. So you're kind of, you're betting against fiat long term with Bitcoin, and you're betting on Bitcoin's tech, which is clearly revolutionary. We know that, right? I mean, blockchain technology, fintech, all right? So a lot of upside potential down compared to the downside potential, right? All right, so, you know, obviously we could sell off. We could run back down to 3,000, 4,000 again. Sure, no problem, man. It's always a possibility. Dude, it is all about possibilities, not certainties here, okay? So lots of upside potential with always the small chance we go to 3,000, 4,000 again before, you know, another lift off. But as it stands now, 9,600 is kind of the target just because of the weekly time scale. All right, big one. Euphoria, I mean, sure, once we break this candle high close area, I'm all for it, you know. And at this point, say you sell off a little bit, it's turning into some sort of candle high close ascending triangle. You see it, man? It's like candle high close, candle high close, candle high close with accumulation. All right, so ascending triangle, man. Makes sense? Yes, that it does. Do you feel me, dog? I think you do, man. Oh wait, sorry. Ascending triangle, man. Candle high close. Get it? Breaking this is important, man. And breaking this and closing above this, I think, is extremely important. Because again, we said earlier, any candle high close above 93.50 is the highest candle high close in 52 weeks, right? Your 52-week high. Big deal. We got 46 minutes left until that 4-hour close. So we'll see how it goes, man. Started off first 15 minutes pretty solid. And someone give me, and people keep giving me the, like feedback on the quality of the stream, since this is in fact brand new hardware, never been used before on this stream. I've doubled my bit rate, so I need to know if like there's issues on your side from watching me, okay? Because I don't know. It seems very good to me, like no problems. All right, let's look at XRP Connect. Which one was it? Oh yeah, I think that was it, man. You know, whatever, dude. Does anyone want to watch paint dry? Here it is. Here's your paint drying session, man. Symmetrical triangle. Huge symmetrical triangle. It's been in development since mid-May. So we're talking over a month now this pattern's been in development. It's a very large pattern. This was a breakout on the daily of a downtrend we've been in since February of 2018. And we had volume on the breakout, which is stupendous. It leads you to believe that in time we could see much higher prices. And that's it, man. That's literally it. But unfortunately, until you break the downside resistance, you're not going any higher. Sorry. Like, okay, golden cross just occurred yesterday. It seems like you had a death cross into a golden cross, little fake out. That's cool, man. Just stay above 37 cents and you'll be fine, man. Really, at this point, it looks like if you're above all these old resistances, stay above all these areas and you'll be good to go, man. Right? Stay above it. And everything else will work out. Much higher prices. Okay, I wish there was more to talk about with that. Yeah, BNB is insane. It's insane.
This just in. XRP just cured cancer. Millions of lives saved. Expect a 1% gain today and a 5% loss tomorrow.
Bruh.
Wait, I gotta do the other one, dude. I got to do the other one. It cured cancer, man! Thanks, Ripple breaking news. Oh, sorry. Get it out of here. Alright. Bitcoin 93.38. 69. Up $60 on the day. Sorry. We did it though. Ripple breaking news, man. We did it. Excuse me. It's not called Ripple. It's called XRP. You need to like get it together. Ripple breaking news. Thanks, man. Did you get the memo? All right. So we looked at the big ones, big three. Others are making a splash. Yes. Links up 2+% today. Good performance. ONT's up. Still making its way to the top of that range. Scroll through some chat now. All right, clearly seeing some resistance there, pulling back at it. I just got this charted because it's real, man. Candle high closes, you're at it right now, all right? Big deal. Whoops, that's loud. As if. All right, what's up, Gerard, Fletch, Nero, Mike LSU, Rocky Win, Stay at Home Dad, John V, World Unite, Matty G, J Togs Crypto, what's up, man? Dave Jones, Zipper, Blake Burnett, Simpies, Gold is doing things. I saw that, you commented. I saw that. Yes, it is doing things. I love it, man. I freaking love it. I freaking love it, man. Oh my God, it's so good. Oh my God, how long have we been analyzing this, dude? How long? How long, man? And what was the analysis? Every single time I looked at gold, right? Big neckline, down sloping. What happens if you break it? No more supply at this price. Boom. Shot straight up to the 1618 fib extension, man. You gotta be kidding me. And you think it's over for gold? You're sadly mistaken. This has been in development for a very, very long time, man. All right, first off, you broke the down sloping resistance, right? You broke out of the channel. But not only did you do that, it started showing forms of accumulation, higher lows, momentum shift, clear as effing day, impulse up, flag, wedge, whatever you want to call it, and there you go, man. You've broken out for the first time literally ever of this pattern that really started in July of 2013, man. Come on.
Bruh.
Dude, big round of applause to Gold for persevering and being king.
Please clap.
See, respected. Oh, this is wonderful, man. This is freaking wonderful. This is like TA all the freaking way, man. No, man, it was something else. It was based on something else, dude. You just don't understand, man. Go ahead. Talk about it. I'm pouring more Irwin tea, man. Good for new beginnings. Oh, shit. It's a lovely dandelion mix. Whatever. That, what is it? Mr. Cheezel? Mr. Cheezel drinks that tea, man.
I am not amused.
All right. Probably just the beginning for Golds with a measure move of this insanely complex inverse head and shoulders that is now confirmed. We no longer have to call it a slanted potential complex inverse head and shoulders. We can now just call it a slanted complex inverse head and shoulders that is confirmed. Boom. Breakout. God, so nice, man. Very good. Sorry, Bitcoin. You must break 93.50 on a candle close or you're a peasant. That's right, Eric Dobkin, man. EVGA. Solid choice. Yeah, man. I don't really know of one that's more reliable or better than that. What's up, User GT? Yeah, popped for a reason. What's up, Nita? Yeah, I stream twice a day, 6 Eastern and 11 Eastern. Been doing it for 16 months straight, so nothing new at all. Actually, very, very old. What's up, Tontron? Crypto Jared, hello. Yep, did XRP. Done. Well, we don't really know yet if the freeze is over because, like, remember, the freezes will normally happen like an hour in or 30 minutes in. No freezes yet. I think that very well could have been the culprit, right? Think about it. I had one 1080 Ti encoding my stream and one 1080 Ti encoding everything else. And so that could have definitely been an issue. And guess what? We were looking at the errors today and it was something about a video card. So that, I mean, we could very well never see a freeze ever again, chat, because of this upgrade. I think that's pretty lit, man, if you ask me. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get through the part with the feedback, you know, on the quality. Cup with handle, man? Everything's a cup with handle, man? Whatever, man. We'll look at Zcash. We looked at it earlier in day stream. What's up, Stu? Rupee Tor. Goldfinger? Yeah, dude. Seriously, Goldfinger. Yeah, we'll look at LiteCoin Connect too, man. No lag, sharp, no issues, super clear. Stream looks good. Best you've seen it. Excellent, Zipper. Thanks for the feedback. Crispy, really clear. Issues, Mitch not chugging a beer. Sorry, dude. Drink Troll's taking off, alright? So, maybe that's probably a good thing, right? Oh, NOA weather alerts going off. Severe weather incoming, man. Crap. Hold on. What is it, man? What is the warning? I can't even hear it. It's in my kitchen. All I can hear is the beeps. Give me a sec. I gotta make sure I'm safe. Dude, tornadoes come through here all the time, so like, what's happening? So NOAA has sent the alert out, but there's no alert on WeatherBug. That's safe. Hold on, chat. I have to make sure I'm okay. Like, you don't get like NOAA weather alerts in Alabama this late at night without like a severe thunderstorm or something coming, or tornado. Stay dead, man. Oh my god.
Gangs.
Bruh.
Dude, thanks for the $20.85 of Bitcoin. Much love, dude. Dude, I think this might look, it's setting up for appreciation. That tip right there might appreciate in value soon. Maybe. Maybe. Ascending triangle-esque. Okay. Thank you, dude. What is happening? I mean, I see really nasty weather like in Arkansas, but I don't really know what it would be going off for. Maybe it's just, I don't know, dude. Someone help me out, okay? What is the alert that I just heard? Could someone go to NOAA? Looks more saturated tonight. That's good, right? Graphics are more vivid and dark. Really? Chad, is this serious? Does it seriously look better, or is it placebo effect? I mean, it's clearly not placebo effect. It's real. I mean, does anyone say it looks... If people, all these people are saying it looks better, I need to text David. Maybe he might be a good judge of character on the video quality. I don't know, man. All right. Litecoin's going through self-esteem issues. I don't know if assets actually have self-esteem issues. White Walkers are coming, William Baker. Hey, bruh. Hey.
Bruh.
No problem, dude. I have Long Claw right here. Okay. We're safe. No one's coming. No White Walker getting up in here, man. All right. I'm going to turn the air on. This thing's emitting heat. You told me the 1080 Ti was getting too hot. Well, the 1080 Ti I have is Founder's Edition. So it did, like, dude, when I was SLIing Shadow of War, when I was playing that, dude, I was getting like notifications it was getting too hot. And it's only because there's one. Okay, severe thunderstorm watch has been issued. Gotcha. Weather bug gonna get me killed one day. So slow, dude. It's like delayed TTS on Super Chat, man. But for tornadoes and bad weather. This is much better. Yeah, working 24/7, I guess. No, it should make me look worse, Rocky, when not better, because it makes you can see me more. But like the webcams, like one of the best webcams you can get for like streaming. Oh. Google controlling weather by 2030. Got a source on that, dude, or is that just Sputnik talk? Looks clear. All right, so let's look at Zcash real quick. None of my work saved today. Any of the charting I did, it's like been completely destroyed. I'm just get back to linear scale. Like, really, this is what happened, man. It was just like you had 1 and 2 and 3, right? That's your channel. You kind of broke out of it. You hit the 1618 fib extension with your anchor point high to low, right? That's where you normally reverse your price action, the golden mean ratio, right? And now we're starting to look. We sold off. We tried to rally. Now we're back testing the area that was once a resistance. That's resistance again because we broke out of it.
Hey Mitch, watching with my kids. Keep up the good work. My kids want to say Fortnite Season 9 yeehaw. Solly wants you to know he's not afraid of the dark anymore. Brad brah.
Claudia, thanks for the Ethereum Classic cryptocurrency contribution. Very happy to hear that your kid is not scared of the dark anymore, because there's nothing to fear. Nothing to fear. All right. Thank you, Claudio, and thank y'all for watching. Appreciate it. I don't know why y'all watch me. I'm just a random guy who likes charts, okay, with a little bit of crypto involved. Okay, thank y'all. Very cool. Hype in the chat for Claudio's kids. Boom. All right, so Zcash could just be consolidating here, or this could be the top where it's time to sell off, right? You would think high risk areas, when you get to these areas, right? I mean, this is not the area, not an area of value. No one's going to see value at this area, so why would one take a long position here? And if it keeps running, great. Guess what happens in a regular market, a non-FOMO insane market? You get destroyed trying to take longs at the top of channels at 1618 fib extensions from your previous high to low. All right, so just not a good area of value. There was an area of value. There was a double bottom with bullish divergence on both oscillators with a falling wedge pattern in an uptrend. There was value. There really was value. But as you can see, the value's gone now. You're paying an extreme premium for Zcash. Jules, tell them. All right. 109.12. Fantastic. Very cool. 30 minutes left on the 4-hour candle. Bitcoin 93.33. Still not above that critical area, 93.50. Gotta be broken. And we gotta break it hard, convincingly. Like a king, not a peasant. Corey Mick, no point in getting, I have a 32, I think I have 32 cores or 28 cores. Someone bat me up on that. I have an AMD Threadripper 2970X. So I'm good on cores, man. There's just no point. Dude, they're like coming out with 80 cores, 64 core stuff soon, I think. There's no point, man. No point. So I think the 2970X will last me a long time. That Threadripper, I'm seeing that it's working extremely well with the 2080 Ti. And the 2080 Ti is handling not just my stream encoding right now, it's handling everything. This thing is a freaking beast. A beast lord GPU. And I mean, like that, and then I've got this new and improved Stream Deck, dudes.
I like turtles. I don't know, sir.
I love it, man. I freaking love it. When technology works, it's the best thing ever. Why has Zcash been booming? Doesn't always have to be a reason, man. Like, think about finite amount of money on this market, and people are trading these assets, and so they're pumping Zcash, and soon they'll probably pull out of Zcash and let it sell off so they can get in an area of value, because there's no area of value here. They'll sell off and they'll go into something else. That money that was there will go into Dash or LiteCoin or EOS or IOTA or Tron Connect or whatever. Okay, finite amount of money that shifts around in bull markets, looking for favorable trade setups, and you go again. All right, the next one. This is the flavor of the minute here. We'll have a flavor of the minute on Tron Connect or ETC or ZRX soon, or even Bitcoin itself. But we know Bitcoin's been doing things, man. Give me an audio check too. Is it too loud, quiet, perfect? Let me know. What do I think Bitcoin's going to do tonight, Gordon? I'm never going to claim I know what it's going to do. But I'm saying the conditions are favorable. Just like I have a severe thunderstorm watch. Conditions are favorable for a severe thunderstorm. Conditions are favorable for 52-week highs. Okay, though that severe thunderstorm might not happen, and the break to the upside and 52-week highs may not happen, extremely favorable conditions. Okay, so bullish tornado watch going on right now, if that makes sense. That's right, J Watt. It's doing it the right way, man. It's doing things the right way. I mean, this is the kind of stuff you want Bitcoin to do. You don't want it to go straight up. You want to go up, consolidate for a few days, a week, however long it takes, and then run again, right? Keep doing that. What's up, Puma Pay Pump? Holy crap, just lost all my chat, man. Sorry. Okay. Give me a sec here, alright? I'm gonna look at something for someone. We'll get. Should have just cleaned it, whatever. I'm gonna put this in log scale and see what I can come up with, because I haven't messed with it in log. Just hang tight, chat. Alright. Wow, pretty simple there. Jeez. So you wanted me to look at it. All right, here's your BNB. All right, BNB in its beautiful uptrend. Okay, I can't do Fibonacci because, well, Fibonacci doesn't work on TradingView in log scale because the price is fixed at, well, it's fixed at price change, not percentage change. So you get false numbers, and I've actually calculated it. I've looked at it and made sure of that. And every time you're off by like 12 to 15% when you try to use Fibonacci in log scale. So if you didn't know that, I had to research it and found all that stuff out. So hold on. What's going on, man? All right. So yeah, beautiful, beautiful uptrend, right? It's fan-freaking-tastic. But we have to get out of log to kind of see the Fibonacci. All right, so it's kind of like the same, right? You got the same stuff going on in BNB that you got with Bitcoin, where you had a run up, you sold off, you ran up again, you sold off, made a higher low in your previous low, and now you're attempting a third rally, right? So ascending triangle-esque, like the corn, like Bitcoin. Right, it's like, you see there's a clear sell wall with the candle closes, all right, they're all at each other, and then you just got the higher lows. It's just like Bitcoin, man. They're brothers, man. They're brothers. But this is Big Brother. BNB is, performance-wise, Big Brother to Bitcoin, because this is like, I think, been the absolute best performer of all of crypto. I think maybe except Link, but even I think this has been doing things since before Link started its crazy run. I mean, Link was in a no trend for like 8 months or something. So BNB's been on a tear nonstop. Ascending triangle connect. Okay, so we could do measure move stuff, or we could do Fibonacci from a high to low, no problem. To get those extension targets, right? So you got 37, 38, 39, right? Not very difficult. But if you're talking about the measure move target, geez, this is like the size of the consolidation, right? It's height from the breakout. But Bulkowski says a lot of times on these triangles, you only hit 70% of your measure move, so that's probably around where the 1618 is. So it'd be reasonable to believe 39.64 would be a decent target for profit taking if we could confirm a breakout of this little potential ascending triangle, man. All right, there's your BNB on the daily. This is not a joke. It's not 4 hours. This is the big leagues. Okay, we there, chat? Still, I don't know. Yazoo City, hey, prosperity, man. Yazoo City, I love that place. That's where Zig Ziglar's from, man. He was a positive influence in my life when I was traveling all around Central Alabama making cold calls. Whew. Old Zig Ziglar was my podcast guy. Not really podcast. You get what I'm saying, though. Oh my God. Old school. Super old school, man. Like door-to-door salesman school. But, good luck, Yazoo City, man. It's coming for you, dude. That was serious straight line wins associated with that that front just by looking at the radar. Right? Pretty nasty. Possible tornado rips through something. Oh my God. Weather channel. Are you kidding me, dude? Bruh. What are you doing? Alright, that's it. Give me my freaking radar. Alright, let me go back to Bitcoin real quick. Getting a little spicy again. Maybe. Potentially.
Bruh.
Just doing that to see make sure everyone's awake still. Okay, so here's a big brother, kind of, on performance. Here's little brother. Wow, how similar they look. Dude. I'm looking for this. Just everyone relax. Okay, so again, we're right at it, 93.34, where you can actually see where we're actually using it as resistance, somewhat just hugging it, though. Like, no rejection. I mean, very little rejection. Just enough rejection for us to see that it's actually there. That's good, man. That's not weak. That's strong. All right. Eventually, dude, this sell wall here, there will eventually, if you keep this price action up, there will be no more supply at this price. There will only be supply at much higher prices, okay? Bro. What was the name of that website that has really good radar? Can't remember. I think I had it saved or something. Tornado watch, what? I do love bad weather. Just love it, man. But I really don't like this stuff. What's happening with? Okay, here we go. There we go. How do you move it though? Oh. Bruh, I don't like this. Anyway, okay, I guess I can't spend too much time with it. But hey, chat, let's go. Let's go. 19 minutes left on the 4-hour candle. We got some serious straight line winds going through, looking like, man, right on that Arkansas, Mississippi line. Okay, a storm is a brewing. And it might be the Bitcoin tornado. Chat, don't be scared. Thanks for the 761 people tuned in. If you're enjoying the live stream, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. But more importantly, hit that like button because you're enjoying Bitcoin. Become very close to 52-week highs. Holy crap. J-Togs, BNB was for you, man. Let me know if you enjoyed it. Oh.
Thanks for looking at BNB, brother. Appreciate all you do.
Sure, man. Dang, you just read my mind. I was like, oh, man, I saw, like, the chat is, like, frozen where you're at. As soon as I move it, I'm going to lose all this chat. All right, so thank you, man. I have not, Corey Mick. I have not seen that. Audio's good. Good. Hoping for Lambos tonight. Man, I got the beep set up. But remember, 18 minutes. You could run up, do whatever you want, and then close below it. That would suck. What you want is breaking it and having a candle close above
Mitch,
it.
what did you pimpin'?
What's up, cuh?
Bruh.
What's up, Eddie, man? Thanks for the threes, man. Appreciate that. 93.51, highest high of the session, the 4-hour session, man. Really the highest high of the day. Will I shave my beard again? Well, remember, I shaved my beard right as Bitcoin began the new trend, the uptrend. When we made the higher low, remember, right as that Gartley started playing out, that's when I shaved my beard. And the rule was, I said, like, I wouldn't shave it until we hit 4,200 again. Okay, so it doesn't look like I'm getting rid of my beard anytime soon. And if it does, hey, man, that's great. I get to shave my beard again, but I'm screwed, okay? This beard is, oh, here we go. 93.61 chat. Here it comes the beep. Are you ready for the beep? I don't think you are. I think you're all scared. No Astro helmet, Mr. Jacobs. That is just, the hats are, when the tip jar fills up, that's like what we do. We vote on what hat I wear. So, it's just a thing we do.
First time here, man. Mind doing Ada? Love your work.
Dewis, thank you for the super chat, man. Yeah, we'll look at it. Just hold on a sec. I'll pull it up on the other screen. Speaking of the devil of ascending triangles, well, you've got good old ADA Connect that is doing the same thing. We'll hear the beep. We'll be coming back to it. All right, so you're in an uptrend. I know at this point we could probably plot some crazy channel. That's fine, but for the sake of simplicity here, I'm not doing it, all right? All you know on ADA is accumulation, higher lows. You broke overhead resistance. You back tested it as a support, the magenta lines, back left, and now you broke into the upside, and there's a big sell wall. Someone's suppressing the price. At first, it's people thinking it's a good area of value to take profit, but then it just becomes a sell wall. And price suppression potentially, because whoever this is, whatever exchange this is, market maker, composite operator, they're maybe potentially adding to their position on the other side, right? Keeping the price down so they have enough time to do it. Clearly not doing anything with Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin's looking great. ADA is, look, it's falling below the moving averages. The 20 is barely crossing over the 50. Hey, the pattern was wonderful, right? Hit both targets, hit a 38% retrace and a 62% retrace, and if it didn't, it was like barely off. I mean, it was almost there. And so there's not a lower high than your previous high. Is that distribution going on? Might see lower prices here. We want to stay above that 200 moving average, but at the lowest risk area, you're looking at 8.3 cents. If that doesn't hold, man, well, you got a couple lows, 7.8, 7.495, okay. But eventually you'd like to see this pattern play out where there's just a sell wall and eventually there's too much accumulation going on. And eventually you get back up to the sell wall and all those orders end up getting filled and there's no more supply at this price. And that is what would cause us to explode to the upside for much higher prices. Okay, that's what it is, man. 88. So, DWeez, thank you for joining. I'm glad you're enjoying, well, hopefully you're enjoying the stream. I want to speak for you. You might not. You might hate this. But thank you for the contribution. And hopefully that was good. I mean, dude, uptrend. Everything in the US dollar pair, they're all in the uptrends, right? So bullish patterns play out. They're more reliable. They're more prone to hitting their targets. All that, man. So remember, be new to this world, to this stream, whatever. Remember, the trend is your friend. One should be looking for opportunities, bullish opportunities and bullish trends. One should be looking for bearish opportunities and bear trends, right? So in bear trends, we're looking for bearish divergence on the daily, 4 hour. We're looking for bearish cipher patterns. We're looking for rising wedges. We're looking for descending triangles because those are more prone to work out in a bear trend. But in a bull trend, we're looking for ascending triangles. We're looking for bullish Gartleys. We're looking for falling wedges. Descending broadening wedges, man. We're looking for those patterns. Right? Double bottoms, triple bottoms, inverse head and shoulders. Right? That's what you're looking for in bull trends. What's up, Eba? Thanks for the sub, man. Big pullback, right? Yeah, monkey ass. 12 minutes and 45 seconds left on this 4 hour candle. All right. Tornado stream. Conditions are favorable for a tornado and severe thunderstorm. Why wouldn't it be good if it went straight up? PBK reviews, because when you run straight up, you don't build any support for yourself when we pull back. Because if you go straight up, once the rug gets pulled, you come straight down. Alright, so you're asking that question, and I just simply try my best to make it visual here. So it's like, think about the S coins, the ICO boom, right? So most of the S coins did this for like a little while when they were conceived, whatever, their inception. And then the great FOMO happened, and it was just like this. Right? What? So what happened was, when the rug got pulled, when the market, the macro, just when people got done, there's no demand up here. Like, high premium, why would anyone buy? Only dumb money buys up here. People that don't have any concept of what value is on a chart. They're just looking at a number. Oh my god, Pundy coin's at this number. Okay, I'm buying now. What'll happen is you'll come straight down. A little bit of scrub support, and then you go right back down. All right. But if there's a situation where you can right to the upside, then down slope your consolidation, then run again, and then it gets too high, you could sell off. There's consolidation here.
Let's do this, Kings.
Move any
Love
further.
the vibe.
Right,
and
right.
tutelage. Here always. Mitch. Dragon Energy.
Dude, hold on. I can't. Hold on. What the? Mobile Journo. Thanks for the, dang, dude. Thanks for the $9.28 of Bitcoin, man. Really appreciate that. Much love, dude. Sorry, just in the midst of that education right now on why it's important to not go straight up. Because for the sustainability of some sort of trend, right? You run up real fast, but you've built support. You could use these areas, right? All of them as support. And so you could hit this and then run again to higher prices. And then you consolidate, run again. And then when you come back to this, you can use it as support, right? So you don't do yourself any favors when you just go straight up because there's no support. Think about it like, and this is the analogy I used to use all the time in the bear market. God, to give people the concept of why it's bad. Okay, it's like, think about you're on the beach. Okay, you have real estate, you can build a house. All right, so if you build a house, you want brick and mortar, you want steel, you want titanium, you want the best stuff, brick and mortar, man. But when you go straight up like that, that is twig and thatch, man. Okay, twig and thatch in a bearish, when a hurricane comes, man, the bearish hurricane comes, you're gonna go straight down. But if you consolidate, you run again, you sell off, consolidate again, right? You run up, consolidate again, you run up, consolidate. That you have so much more support on the way down. If that hurricane comes, you hit these areas and then you can maybe run again, right? So that's what it's about, man. You want to build, and each one of these little things, right? These consolidation periods is like you building with brick, right? With brick and steel, whatever else, I'm not a builder, okay? Nor am I a cake baker. We talk about the cake analogy all the time too. All right, so twig and thatch, you're building with bricks and stone and metal, okay, when you do this. See the difference? All right, bearish hurricane warning. When that hurricane comes, you're better off with the brick and mortar and the steel than the twig and thatch, okay? Whew. I still have that graphic, man. I haven't used that graphic in a long time. We'll still pull it up. It's been a minute, man. Where is it? Would it be here? Oh. Oh, yeah, it's under part. I should move that. I should move this. Okay, chat. All right. We have a bullish hurricane watch going on. Conditions are favorable for a bullish hurricane right now. We're actually in the midst of a crazy bullish hurricane, but you get it, man. It's really, the tornado is the short-term moves, and the hurricane is the trend. All right. So it's coming for us, man. Bullish hurricane. Look out! Dude, I'm so behind on stream. Sorry. 7 minutes left. Not above the trend line. You're at it. All right. Oh, let me move the hurricane. Move out the numbers at least. There we go. A little bit better. So now it's not really disrupting anything. You can see all the numbers. You can see the candles. It's just a hurricane sitting there, man.
At Mitre, look at XRP on 12 hours time frames. It hits low every 5 days, at 7 AM in the morning past few weeks. Pattern?
Oh, I don't know. I don't really look at the 12-hour chart literally ever, because no one really does that. No one's looking at a 12-hour chart. So I look at the daily, 4-hour, weekly. So you're saying... And thank you for the Fox Super Chat. 12-hour time frame. It's a low every 5 days at 7 AM in the morning. I don't really look at that. I don't really do the whole time frame timing thing. It's just,
Can you look at case on the weekly, my lord?
it's not proven. It's speculative. It's not like something, you know. You see what I'm saying? Like, maybe if you find a pattern or something, maybe go for it. But what happens if you're off a couple days or it never plays out the next time, right? So I don't know, man. That's not really the way you're supposed to do it. You're not supposed to be like using like timing things. Sorry, Kingsman. Yeah, thanks for the 420.
Is that a joint?
Yeah, we'll take a look, man, in a second. Oops, let me turn the hurricane off. Jeez, scary. It's a low every 5 days at 7 AM in the morning. Again, timing's not really what you're looking for, okay? So, and then we just go, this is a 12-hour chart. So why would it matter what time scale we use, right? If you're looking at a specific time, right? Oh,
Great content. Thanks. Could you take a look at Q&T? It's on Bitrex. Cheers.
hold on. Oh god. S-Coin City, baby. Yeah, we'll look at it. Thank you for the 420.
Is that a joint?
I think I already did it, but sure, man. So, really trying to, you know, I would look at lowest risk areas for a long, highest risk areas for a long. That's about it, man. Okay. But hey, man, you're free to take your theory, put it to the test, but I don't think really people do that. Okay, and they don't do it like consistently with success anyway. You're doing something tried and true that's been proven that works a lot, and timing something every 5 days at 7 in the morning is not probably the way to do it, right? So, do you think, man? But thank you for the 5. All right, let me catch up here. Oh, mother of God, dude. Are you talking about QUES? It's a stock, right? Quest Solution OTC. That's the only one I see, man. So, obviously not an S-Coin. If it is, mother of God. Oh, yeah, we actually looked at this, dude. What? We looked at this, man. I don't remember the last time we looked at it, but, dude. The channel, you broke out, bull pull, bull flag, mother of God. Did you not hit a measure move? You surely did. Impulse up on a breakout, down sloping consolidation, and you're gone. And now you've dumped. Don't really care about it now, but man, gotta be happy with that. 3 minutes left on your 4-hour candle. Beautiful, dude. Okay, like you probably asked about this before. I just don't recall when I charted this. It looks like it did exactly what it probably should have done. All right, so I guess you're uptrending now. It looks like another, you know, you're, so at this point, you know, the wicks, man, what do you want me to do with the wicks? Jeez, it's just almost like you're having to do it like from the top, like that. You know that pivot? So you got 2 touch points on the bottom now. Just going from 1 and 2 on the top. But dude, I don't know, man. Like, I don't really know this trend. You've broken out, right? So, and you've also like hit pretty much almost 100% retrace too. So if you were to break to higher prices, which I have no idea, I can show you how we would use Fibonacci to get targets. I mean, that's all I can really do for you, because I don't really know where this is going. It's an OTC. Looks like a low liquidity S coin, but S stock. So if it rallied the upside, I mean, your first targets, you know, would be pretty much that 886 where you closed, right? You hit the 88% retrace, the very deep retrace, and then dumped. And then you're making higher lows, though, so you're in an uptrend of some sort. And if you ever broke 69.7 cents, at least you'll have targets above you at 88.52 cents, 98 cents, and then your 1618 gold mean ratio is $1.12. All right, but again, I don't know if you'll ever get there, man. I don't really know. It's IT services and consulting, so great breakout, great bull pull, bull flag, great run up, but now it's like the moves happened. You're making higher lows, so keep making higher lows. Go for it, man. Keep making those higher lows, and then run again to higher highs. That's all you can hope for on Quest. So, Mr. Vultures, dude. Vultures in the chat. Oh my god, dude. Mega S coin. Mega S coin. I mean, are you asking about quantum on QNTU token on the US dollar pair or the Bitcoin pair? I mean, what do you want, man? Because if you're talking about the Bitcoin pair, it's terrible. It's freaking terrible. It's almost unchartable. It's like, obviously no one cares about this crap. No one's trading it. There's no market for it. Okay, no one's making this market, though. It maybe probably broke out of some sort of channel or something. It's just so illiquid. Okay, I guess we can look at it like this, man, right? You broke some channel from your high to low. You hit a 23% retrace literally on the top and you reverse your price action. Good, but you're making higher lows. That's awesome. So on this, if it was to continue on up, the common retrace level for a traditional asset, not this, I don't know if it's going to work here, but it's an S coin. It's a really, really random S coin, and it's trash, dude. Look, oh my god, dude, yeah, quantum, dude. Yeah, man, we ICO'd because of the working product, and we have revenue and all that, and you know, we're trying to get more revenue, or you know, we're trying to get an expansion so we can sell more products, so we can make more money and whatever, and grow. No, that's not what they did on their ICO. Do you think they had a working product and had revenue on their ICO? Of course not. Just like all the other S coins, dude. I think this is one of those that you can't even trade as an American anymore, like once September comes around. So whatever, dude. Who cares? So anyway, if it was to continue making higher lows here, maybe we could expect between 64.53 and 97.16, just common retrace areas. Quantum Connect. Great. This is Hitbit. Same thing. Whatever, man. Get mad at me. Dang, chat. Unreal how Bitcoin closed right at, did not close above.
Bruh.
It kind of pissing me off. Someone said we need an Alex Jones TTS. I think we need that too. You know, one that's like him talking about frogs or something, or the water. I think that'd be a good idea. Anyway, I've literally missed all the chat. I'm sorry. Okay, look, you hit it, you broke it, you rejected it, and you closed at it, not above it. Good job, Bitcoin. Thanks for making it so clear for us what you're doing. I know y'all want it to go straight up. People saying that. Thanks, Prosperity Plus. Glad you like it. What's up, Rob Moore, man? Ad hoc. Who let the bulls out? What up, dude? Turn the camera around so you can see the monitor set up. Yeah, I can try. It's really nothing right now. You know, it's like 4 monitors all together, right? It's all it is, man. PC's over here. Okay. And then the beautiful, beautiful mega stream deck, dude. Oh my god. So nice. There you go, man. Sorry, trying to get this good again. Oh, it's good. Sweet. Hoping for Lambos tonight. Well, just as you thought Lambos were coming, a little less clear. Bitcoin's blowing your mind. Wait, man. Wait for higher highs. We're at the same highs on candle closes. 3 times now. 3rd time, man. Uh-oh, I'm stunned, man. Are you scared? 25.4 million XRP transferred to Bitstamp. What? Sorry, I'm just engaging chat. I mean, dude, I've been, like, not engaging at all tonight. I've been mainly only charting. Okay, so everyone calm down. Let me do my thing. So, High Desert Garden? No, dude, I can't break it, man. You want it? It wants to, but every time you're hitting this horizontal line resistance right here, rejection, rejection, rejection. I mean, what? It's like 7, 8 times now rejected this resistance, man. Sell wall, hardcore, hardcore. Dude, I'm at the Zig Ziglar part. Dang, I'm so behind, man. I'm sorry. God. I hate it, man. Like, sometimes it's just like when you're doing all these charts and stuff, you miss so much chat. It's like, it like makes reviewing the stream like almost like, wow, I didn't see any of these comments. I love it. I mean, but I want to see it live, you know? So, Brookolinos, Gordeski, man. Yeah, we already looked at gold. Gordeski, man. Calm down. Dimitrios, Amigalol. Yes. Weather Underground. Maybe. Have I ever seen a tornado while live streaming? Whilst live streaming? No. But I saw an F5 tornado when I was playing Warcraft. Well, I got interrupted. So, Chris, you love the live streams? Well, thank you for watching, man. Thank you for the support. Appreciate it. Gritters, I mean, like, they're not going to be given the freedom to look at the coins they want. Very anti-American. I don't know, man. Like, you know what's really trashy? Being someone not from America trying to scam Americans. That's also trashy, dude. Okay, so, and most of these coins are doing that, or trying to, or already did it. Man, they already did it in the ICO boom. So, 18 streams ago for the 589 show. Already got the base mat overlay. Guess I'll need to stream for another 4 hours till the next candle close. I don't think so, man. I don't think that's how it works, dude. And clearly, yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, you're rejecting this. Where's the buying pressure to break it? There's not enough. Not enough. Too much of a sell wall right here. But you think when you break this convincingly, it should be a nice move, a fast move. Okay, up. No, I don't know about that, Corey, man. I don't. Never underestimate FOMO, man. Never underestimate institutional money. I mean, dude, think about like stock market, man. 26, 27, $28 trillion market cap, and then Bitcoin's like a little over 100 billion, or over 100 billion. That's like nothing, man. There's so much room for upside potential for the future. And again, when you're in Bitcoin, you pretty much have a call on blockchain technology in the future, its future in this world. And at the same time, you are placing a put contract, which is like not shorting, but it's saying that fiat's going to go down, right? Okay, well, just look what gold's done. I mean, Bitcoin acts as gold. We all perceive Bitcoin somewhat as gold, as a commodity that hedges, right? So why would Bitcoin not go up? If fiat keeps getting crappier and crappier. Oh yeah, I'm sure we could find some very good Alex Jones sound clips. All right. What's up, Flying Dutchie, man? XRP fan. But what's up, Loster? Hans Zambrano. 3 touches and higher lows. Higher lows, man. Yep. Accumulation with a sell wall. Ascending triangle. Connect. But, you know, upsloping channel because of the wicks, right? So they're just 2 ideas right here. Sorry, dude. It's trying to keep up with chat, but impossible. You think so? You think we're going back to 9K, man? Might sell off, but chances are, I mean, if this thing's worth a crap, it's gonna never hit this area. It won't hit 9,000 again, right? It'll, you know, you're not gonna get an opportunity to get this low risk area. It'll be like bounce off the 20 and then run. If it's really extremely bullish, which it seems very bullish. Resto Sham. Gladiator, baby. Legit. Whoops. What's up, Sammy Money? What'd you miss? Bitcoin failing to break the overhead resistance. Well, the manufactured resistance right here of the potential little ascending triangle pattern, right? See it go out the door with FOMO effect. Maybe on targets, but maybe not so much on consolidation patterns and all that, right? When you stall, I mean, you know, if you're FOMOing, you run up, you consolidate a little bit, then you run again, right? So it makes like finding targets on trades tougher because it just keeps going, and you're just like, well, I guess I'll look stupid, but then it's like, and then everyone else looks like geniuses because they don't have trading plans and it just keeps going up. But that's like a 2-month period out of the year, out of every 5 years, and then the people that made all that money up there, they're practicing such stupid methods that when the great FOMO ends, they lose all their money because they don't know what they're doing, right? So getting into a market where there's an extreme amount of FOMO is very dangerous because you will probably be successful just taking a long position, and you'll think that you're doing the right things when in fact you're practicing the your high risk opportunities, nebulous opportunities, like so high risk, nebulous reward opportunity in great FOMO times, conditions, you'll make a lot of money, but you're only setting yourself up for failure once the FOMO ends, because you're gonna have no idea how to approach a market when a correction begins. Okay, so I think the worst thing you could do as a new trader is be successful. Because again, man, you're gonna be self-taught, and you're gonna be doing really weird, inconsistent methods, and it's not going to be right. Once the market becomes normal again, you won't be successful with the same stuff you did in a FOMO market. All right. Oops, there's not much yet. Thanks, Puma Pay, for being here. Oof. All right. So let's go back to Ethereum real quick, since Bitcoin is not breaking out right now. Flag, you're at the downsloping resistance, right? You hit it and you're showing a little red, just like Bitcoin, because Bitcoin couldn't break out. So Ethereum's saying, I'm not breaking out either of my consolidation pattern. All right. Flag versus ascending triangle-esque pattern. Either way, your bearish cipher played out, hit a 38% retrace and bounced. And if we break this and then we break the overhead resistance, we could fly, man. We could literally fly. A measured move of the bull flag potentially could be at $317. It's just the height of the pattern, right, from the beginning to end of it. It's an extremely large pattern. All right. It makes sense though, man. $370 is Ethereum's 38% retrace, man. So think about that. I wish we could play Iron Maiden or something, dude, but that's like copyright as F. That would definitely take our stream down, like without a doubt. Will Rainbow Road win the Grammy this year?
Bruh.
Of course. What kind of question is that, dude? Probably rhetorical, right? That's right, Burger Schemes, man. It's good to get seasoned, right? To see many different cycles, market cycles. And Bitcoin's been extremely resilient throughout all of the market cycles, including now, which bodes well. I mean, the higher we get, I mean, with this price action, dude, the lower it seems as a chance that we'll go to zero, but it's always possible. It could, but like, dude, again, the resilience of Bitcoin is incredible. Oh, what is that, JWAP? What are people talking about? Let's see. Who is slandering Bitcoin? Is that bearish divergence we're seeing? Where? On what? Oh, we had bearish divergence. Oh yeah, I see what you're talking about. You're talking about probably right here. Yes, we had a high on price, higher high on price, lower levels of positive Momo, impending price action reversal to the downside. We got it. This is to the extent of how low we went as it stands now, and we're just forming a high and tight, beautiful little flag, which is bullish consolidation setting up for higher prices. Okay, in an uptrend. Remember, the trend is bullish. You're just in a rectangle, and the trend is your friend. All right, man. So sure, yeah, there was divergence, but 38% retrace is all you got, man. All right, remember, in bear trends, divergence like that would dump like hard. You barely dump. But you do get a little bit, I mean, it's good, man. It's like PCZ with bearish divergence and impending price action reversal. We got it. That's great, man. TA did work. It's just weak, man. It's weaker. Bear stuff is weaker, and bullish trends, man. Its power is lessened. Oops, sorry. Can't wait to see how we TA in a FOMO market going bigger. I mean, dude, at this point we've got extremely good fibs. So like FOMO market, man, like if you ever break 20,000, we have targets, man. 24,000 is the first one. 24.4, something like that. So I don't know if we're gonna get that though. All right, we could. Yeah, that's why you want a money market account, Corey Mick. You don't ever store your cash in a savings account. I mean, unless you want an emergency fund, but when you have a money market account, you can just pull that money out whenever you want, and you're getting, between like 1.5% and 2.4% interest on the year. So yeah, that's where you stack your cash. That's where you store your cash for emergency funds or whatever is in a money market.
Mitchell Ray the Master Sensei. You look like Adam Sandler. The door is huge yet target. FOMO is in the air. Living is easy with eyes closed. Libra and understanding all you see. Nutella is good for you. Mountain Dew is better. I like Fish 1941. Almost 589.
Bruh.
Thank you, Kevin Dubrow, for the 589. Appreciate that, man. I understood. You like Fish 1941. Greg Morgan, are you in the house, man? Dude, y'all could spend hours trying to decipher that message, man. Whoosh. Got me, dude. Thank you, Kevin Dubrow. Oklahoma, man. I know you, dude. Go roll another 300, bruh. And thanks for the 800 people tuned in. If you're enjoying the live stream, please hit the like button, that bell, that sub, as Bitcoin just can't break this resistance, this candle high resistance, can it? But good news is accumulation involved with the sell wall, which it's a bullish continuation pattern in a bullish trend. So the reliability is higher, playing out favorably for the bulls. Okay. And we know on the weekly, we've already broken out 9,600 is the first target. That's your overhead resistance from April of 2018. So what's up, G Smith Productions, Matt Karan, late night you know, you didn't miss the stream. I'm still here. I mean, I've been live now for an hour, 21 minutes now. Where does time go? I haven't even finished my tea, man. Dude, this tea. Dude, drinking too much of it, you get so jacked. Like, oh my god. I'm so screwed. But it's good tea, man. Oh, I can't even do this. Hold on. Excuse me, I'm muting my mic for a second. Okay, dude, I think this tea, I don't know whether I make it too strong or something, but dude, this tea, it gets you so jacked, man. Nutella's good for you. Mountain Dew is better. Argus got it popping last time. Argus was here today, but Drink Troll was here last night or yesterday. So, and actually Drink Troll challenged Argus to a duel. And because it's just like, look, Argus is becoming a legend in the stream, and we have another legend that has smelled and sensed Argus presence, and now wants a duel. Straight up, man. I don't know. It's like old legends of this stream, dude. It's how it works. A couple nuclear powers, you know, going at it. Cold War. And if it ever became a hot war, well, it'd be probably pretty entertaining. All right. Levitz, yes, a money market is extremely better. I mean, dude, a savings account, your money just sits there, you get nothing. Like 3 cents, whatever, I don't even know. Per month, you get, it's a yearly thing on money markets, okay? Again, you get 1.5% interest to like 2.5% interest. I think 2.45 is like the best you can get. I have a money market with Citizens Access, and that's the one I think that has the absolute highest percentage. And that's just like, it's where you just stow away cash that you don't need. That you're good on your investments, you're good on everything. It's just like excess cash, you put it in your money market. Citizens Access, really, really good interest. I think mine's like, it went up to like 2.45 or something %. All right, so if you have a lot of excess cash and that's sitting there in that money market, you can make a lot of money. Like, but again, of course, make sure one could, and this is not financial advice at all, but even if someone like was completely like a financial advisor and they were listening, they'd be like, yeah, he's right, dude. This guy's right that a savings account sucks compared to a money market account. Yes. Okay. They're like very small, like, you can only write like 6 checks. You can only make deposit or withdrawals 6 times out of the month. Like, okay, like, ooh, that's not a big deal, man. Really not a big deal. What tea am I drinking? It's like some Chinese black tea, Emma, but it's Irwin, but it's a specialty project or specialty product, I think. I made $5 this month for Argus Games, man.
Bruh.
Deus will fight anyone? What? Are you talking about? Doesn't Deus mean God in Latin or something? Tell the story about Seth. No, I'm not really getting into him or anything about him for the sake of his safety and privacy. So I can't, dude. Sorry. It was okay before the explosion of growth and all that, but at this point, it's just too many eyes. It's just, he's a mystery man that does his thing, man. All right. Deus hurt someone's feelings. Who is Deus? Is there someone named Deus in chat? I don't know what y'all talking about. All right, 9309, still above 9300. That's good, man. Stay above 9300. Whatever, man. Sure thing, Levitz. Wow, check it out. Also, like another thing that's not financial advice, but something that everyone in the world should, well, in the United States, and I think Canada have their own variation of what it is. I don't know what it's called in Canada, but a Roth IRA, very important, self-directed or not. Roth IRA is incredible. $5,500 a year you can contribute to it, and you're taxed up front. So when you turn 59 and a half and you can start withdrawing, any gains you made in that time frame, you don't pay the government a cent of it, okay? And I mean, they came up with it because they're like, literally, inflation's gotten so bad, everything's gotten so bad that they actually came up with this. They're like, hey man, we're killing the United States citizens with all what we're doing, right? So we might as well just give them something, man. Roth IRA. All right, then it was created. So, but Keena's theory. Keena's, hey man, I said it, not financial advice, right? Why not just go 95% all in crypto, Kappa? Because it's an extremely speculative, volatile, infantile market where it very well could go to zero, Corey Mick. That's why you should, I mean, I would, like, again, not financial advice, but I am not going to put more than 7 to 5% of my overall portfolio into crypto because of its volatility, okay? That's just me. My net worth is going to be in that percentile range. Why use Bitstamp chart, Christopher Kirkpatrick? Because when I use Coinbase, someone says, why use Coinbase chart? And then when I use Bitfinex chart, people say, why use Bitfinex chart? And then, you know, see what I'm saying? Christopher Kirkpatrick, that's why. What is the MACD histogram saying? We're losing our negative momentum, and we're about to be going into the positive territory, which is good. Not being overbought. It's all good. Makings of a varsity athlete, potentially, okay? So if you're like hugging a sell wall and not really, there's not much selling pressure coming in at this sell wall. I mean, are the bulls relenting? I don't think they've relented completely yet. A lot of time left in this 4-hour candle. Again, you're about to be a neutral on your Momo, man.
We need more hype in the chat to smash this resistance.
All right, hey, Mobile Journo, thank you for the 421. I'll allow it.
Is that a joint?
Bitcoin, you know, saying like 420, 421. Thank you, man. Need more hype in the chat. Smash this resistance. He's got a point. Chat, where y'all at? Where y'all at? I don't even know, man. I need more sound clips, dude. Did my music end? It did end. Wow. Okay. I got you, dude. Ooh. Hans and Franz Radio. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to Hans and Franz Radio, man, because we're getting close to pumping, man. Accumulation with the sell ball, man. You get it, man. Turf Connect. LiteCoin is fine. LiteCoin's completely fine. It broke out of a downtrend. Look, it looks like what Ethereum was at before, right? A huge impulse up, down sloping consolidation. Mother of God. I mean, you hit a 38%, 50% retrace down here, and then you ran. Higher lows. XABCD, the PCZ of this potential pattern is way up between the 1272 and the 1618. Not there yet. Just keep making higher lows. Dude, you can sell off some whenever. You're above all your moving averages now. Dude, Litecoin's okay, man. All right. So long as you make a higher low than 130, this pattern is valid. Well, this potential pattern is valid to hit its targets, PCZ targets, right? It's between, oops, mother of God. Between the 1272 and 1618 is where you could reverse your price action. That's what we expect. So again, man, say it sells off like here. Okay, fine. Just take us longer to get there. It's still valid, right? In an uptrend. Beautiful, beautiful uptrend. Broke out. You're still broken out. Though you did bearishly engulf. Not, you shouldn't be that scared unless you're FOMOing. Okay, like, remember, like, most of the people in this chat, like, maybe not even most anymore, but a lot, like a stupid amount of us. I mean, you know where we accumulated most of our bags? Bullish Gartley, 33.43. Now it's like the big area, dude. Up here, it's like, whatever. Oh, we're down $20 per coin. Do you really care? I mean, we're just trending now. We're just in the uptrend, living off the, you know, the good moves and the discipline we practiced months ago is paying me and others in this chat dividends. All right. Trend is your friend. That's right, Ed. It's good in a way, but it's also kind of it can be devastating too, Ed. Like where precocious new market participants, people who've never participated in a traditional market before, get into this market, and they kind of think it's like stocks, where they think there's fundamental analysis behind, like an S coin, right? That doesn't make profit. It doesn't even have a working product, right? Like none of that, and they think it might be the same as something like Apple or Walmart or Amazon, these things that make billions, right?
Is that a joint?
Thank you for showing me how to fish. Either I am going crazy or just becoming red-pilled, but I am starting to see patterns within patterns within patterns within different time frames. Am I wrong? Keep up the great work.
He just took the red pill, man. Oh my god. Are you great? No, no, you'll have patterns within patterns, of course. But, I mean, what time scales you looking at, man? Because I don't look really beyond the 60-minute, very rarely. 60-minute, 4-hour, daily, weekly. And the 60-minute, man, patterns, geez, they're, even in bull trends, bullish patterns can be unreliable because it's just such a shorter time scale, less significant time scale. The 4 hours, though, really where it starts coming together, man. All right, looking for those patterns. But thank you, man, David Bello, for the 420. What's up, Julian Soto? What do you mean trending, Julian Soto, man? What does that mean, dude? Thanks for the 766 people still tuned in somehow, some way, with Bitcoin at 9,300. Lowest low of the 4-hour candle, but it's only been around for 30 minutes now. All right, so let's just switch on back to it. Did this for someone who was demanding it, screaming it on all caps. Whoever you are, you're welcome. Okay. Okay. Resistance, third time. The rule of three, the probability increases tenfold, or it increases a stupid amount. When you hit a resistance or support 3 times, you have an elevated chance, like all of a sudden, like the breakout's coming, like a higher percentage chance of a breakout after that third hit. What's up, Jimmy James, man? Thanks, dude. Just geeking on cryptos. I don't know. We talk about all kinds of stuff, I guess. We talk about Nutella. Hey, has Badlands Chug done anything lately? While Bitcoin falls below 9,300, get wrecked, dude. Get wrecked. Plenty of time left on this candle, though. I mean, 3 hours, 30 minutes, man. You gotta wait for confirmation, but scrub out. Because the thing could turn around an hour and a half later and break out, right? What is this? Hot dog eating contest? Are you kidding me, dude? That's not what I'm looking for, man. We could just look for one of his old school ones, right? One of his old videos. That would suffice. Breaking from the monotony of us not breaking the sell wall like peasants. Bitcoin. Terrible. Oh, God. Some of the stuff he chugs is so gross, man. Hey, get it? I'll chug a beer. But, dude, the things he chugs. Oh, God. Sorry, I just... Okay. We can look at this one. This is cool, man. 1 gallon of Popeye's fruit punch in a bag chug. I have the video of him opening this bag of liquid.
Bruh.
Okay, chat. Let's get a little bit of zen. It's a bag. Okay, a bag of fruit punch that you would buy for like a group of like 20 people. Okay, to all pour in glasses. Okay. Okay, man. That was it, dude. Just a little bit of Monka S poggers. Feels good, man. Feels bad, man. Everything. Every single Monka. Every single Pepe at the same time. Alright. Jeez. Whoever said Bitcoin dumb, what are you talking about? Oh my god. No, dude. Bitcoin's only up $25 on the day. No. Hold on. Is that true, Rick Schmitz? That we have divergence on the daily for LiteCoin? Thank you, Mike Lamb. Appreciate the kind words, man. Yeah, I mean, it's all about percentages now. So, you know, the price fluctuations for people that are inexperienced with this market, yeah, people are going to be screaming, dump, pump, in the live chat. And that's when you smell FOMO. I can smell your FOMO, chat. Alright. Please, Mr. Rayman. We've dropped $50. Are we okay, man? That means you FOMO'd. Okay, you wouldn't be asking me those questions if you got in an actual good area of value on bullish divergence. On a lower low in a bull trend. What's up, Imstone? Michael, dude, we got Michael, we got Crypto, we got Mafellas. What are y'all doing, man? Whoops. Lost all my chat. Bitcoin 9308. Holding above 9300 for now. Omega Lord.
Bruh.
You want fruit punch now, Eric Martin? That's not how it's supposed to work, okay? You're supposed to not want fruit punch ever again after watching that, okay? Good God. Andy PDX might say this is a chug-centric stream since we just watched that. I'm about to get the insulin. How many grams of sugar is in that bag? Good question. Popeyes. Checking it out, man. Let's see, Hawaiian Punch. So we need to type in 122 fluid ounces. Bruh. 477 grams of sugar. Trying to find a visual interpretation of what that looks like. Are you kidding me? Hold on, chat. I got this. I got this, man. Okay. This is 300 grams of sugar, chat. That's 300 grams of sugar, dude. It's like a pint. So he literally just ingested that. Well, when he did it. Sweet mother of God, man. I mean, how is that even possible, dude? You got 49 or 42, whatever, 477. Okay, this is 300. So just imagine this filled up. Okay, just add 25% pretty much to this. No more than that. So it's probably at the tip top of the pint, if not overflowing. That's how much sugar was in that bag he chugged. I went to the Popeyes website and they have a plugin for whatever you want. Okay, so
Is that a joint?
Sorry. Let's see Mitch Chuck. Thanks for education. As always, you are the Jesus man.
Bruh.
David R, man, thanks at 3333 repeating course, man. Appreciate it, dude. Well, if you get me, you get me, man. Fair and square. But best of luck. 9% variation. All right. As we discovered. All right. So, you're going to do better than that, man. Anyway, sorry. I mean, whatever, dude. We can look at 400 grams of sugar while Bitcoin's just hanging around at the sell wall. All right. Not a big deal. We could have investigatory work, chat. We did it, man. Do I miss D-Live? No, not really. I mean, it's been pretty lit on YouTube, man. Just saying. Sorry, what were people saying? What's up, Alex says? You ready for the quadruple witching, man? Please, no. Sir? It's a good song. Is this a Hans and Franz song, chat? Could it be declared or decreed? Oh, yeah, there's Claudia right now. I'm on the big screen. Hey, Mom, I'm on TV. Sweet, dude. Thanks for the pick. Very cool, man. Chat's pretty lit. I mean, the Discord chat, too. Remember, if you're new to this community, you really do want to join our Discord, because that's how you get notifications when I go live or create a publication, right? I mean, you're not going to get notified when for all my stuff on YouTube. It's very unreliable. It's a known thing. I mean, everyone knows it. I mean, we're talking like the biggest crypto YouTubers that exist have been complaining incessantly about it, where notifications just don't go out much at all. So the Discord is your fail-safe to that. And also, it's where you keep the conversation going when the live stream inevitably ends. And that's the best way to get in contact with me and everyone else in this live chat is on Discord. All right. So check it out. We're like one of the fastest growing crypto communities that exist right now. We're exploding. We're nearly 3,000 Discord members. I've gained like 6,000 subs in like 5 weeks or something. It's like inverse that dump Bitcoin saw. Inversed it, man. All right. What's up, Puka Fish? Buy win. Jarek Warren. Half a kilo of sugar, man. Sorry, I'm just like behind, man. It's just like impossible to like not be behind on chat now. All right. So I'm trying. I try my best to engage to the best of my ability. Type 2 on that side of that bag. Yeah, dude, Papanaya. What's up, Dark? Good to see you, man. Lame but Colin. Jamie Karan. We got new faces in here. Thank y'all for being here. If you are enjoying this live stream, you haven't hit that sub button. Do it, man. We're going, dude. We're going. 13K next target. Patreon's $100 a month, Andrew. And with that, you get trade setups. With that, you get tons of education. Like, the education alone's worth it. Like, it makes everything worth it, okay? And if you're a patron in here, feel free to say something. Like, if it's not worth it, go ahead and say it. If it is worth it, go ahead and say it, right? Just be honest. You never get notifications when I go live, even though you have your bell activated. That's why you join the Discord, because we ping at everyone every time I go live or create a static video, okay? That's why it's important. Badlands Chug, Peter Piper. Is this any way at all a triple top reversal? No, not really, dude. I mean, it could be, sure. Like, it always potentially could be, I guess, but that's a potentially bearish pattern in extremely bullish conditions, and it's ascending triangle until we break this 9,040 area, 9,050. Okay, it's very strong. Ryan Gorman, thanks for the sub, man. Appreciate that. Hey, Ben Smith, thank you, dude. Oh, I don't know about that, but thank you for thinking I'm doing that. Rants and Dave, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. I think my Lumetric broke. No, I don't think we're good. He's Ginger Neutral King. We appreciate that. So if too much sugar makes you puke and Coke battles that with other chemicals, what in the crap he drank besides sugar? Bro, I don't know, man. I don't even know how that works. I think when you get to that level of diabetes, you like your body somehow manages to adapt in a way or something. Probably not, but it's stuff that you and me, we could never do what he just did. He has been working definitely for over 15 years at this weird, crazy chug stuff. Okay, so
as I've donated to say this before, I will do it again to pay even more respects. Patreon is very worth. Try to get in early in the month. Thumbs up.
Thanks HMLSS for the contribution and the advocacy. Much love, bro. Alex and Hanger18 Tattoo. Thank you, man, for the $4.99 super chat, man. Appreciate it. No message behind it, but that's cool, dude. He's a man of not many words. Okay. Lower strength and momentum on that. What? I don't know about that, Michael, man. Dude, it's not really like something that really matters, dude. Okay. I'm here to hang out, have a good time. If the jar is low, it doesn't matter, dude. But I have a lot of fun with it because it's all crypto, man. It's like the tips are crypto, man. Like, and in the jar. And I think that's kind of special, and no one's ever done this before the way we've done it here. So it's just fun, man. It's just all in good fun, dude. Never hand you that juice. All right, I will not hand you that juice, man. Yeah, Mr. Magic says short if you got balls of steel. Yeah, which is true. I mean, like, shorting this level is just, bruh, like, it's high risk shorting at this level. Okay. Extremely bullish conditions with a bullish continuation pattern developing. Say it does sell off. What do you think? You're like amazing because it sold off because you took a very high risk? Like, it happens. It's sometimes going to happen, right? So go do that 10, 20, 30, 50 times in the same conditions and tell me how successful you are. All right. What's up, Tristan, sorry. Marcus Wilson. Marcus, again, man, I think it'd be because people don't understand the way markets work, cycles work, right? Momentum works. Momentum is so strong. Weekly time scales, strong, right? People that don't know that, you know, if they don't know that, of course they're going to be going short. It's probably out of maybe just lack of perception, right? Henry, thanks for the sub, man. Welcome. Say something in chat if you're here, dude. Thanks for the new members on Discord. Pavanaya. Oops. Sorry. Leaning back, enjoying a nice brew. The big screen. I'm on TV, Mom. Hey, Mom. Sweet, dude. Thanks for sharing. Oh, God, dude. Don't make me do Matic, man. Such an S coin. Dang, that was so delayed. Holy crap. Thanks, Hanger. Again.
Is that a joint?
Doing great, brother. Let's chill.
Sorry. What's up, Mr. Net at all? Thanks for the 420. Yeah, dude, chilling, man. We're chilling. It's I've been live for 2 hours now, roughly an hour 50 minutes. So that's crazy to me. I can't really believe it. You never get used to it, man. The way time flies when you stream. It's crazy. What's up, Strangeland? Good to see you. Hey, Joshy Bear, man. Holy crap. Excuse me. Wow. Ate a bunch of sushi today. It was good, man. Wow, what are y'all talking about? Never uneventful. Okay, in that chat. we choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they're easy, but because they're hard.
Oh, it feels so good!
Yes, correct. Alright, going back to Ethereum again, why not? Making the rounds. Bull pull, bull flag after the PCZ of the bearish pattern, which is not really what we don't really care. We just knew it was there. We knew we could reverse our price action here, which we did. And now the price reversal has just become a high and tight flag, man.
Love how we can all hold during 2018 but can't wait a few days for this to break.
That was not the, well, some people held during 2018, right? Price, not everyone did, because the trend was extremely bearish. And every time you popped, you dropped, and all you did was when you finally, after that huge dump, you'd run up and you'd form a month-long or 3-week-long rising wedge pattern, all right, over and over and over again. So it's just not the, you know, those trend, like when you're in a correction like that, it's just not the time to hold. But hey, man, holding in a bullish market, yes. Yeah, I don't understand the whole like freak out thing. I mean, like, oh my god, we moved down $200. It's like, dude, who cares? Like, the only people that care that much are FOMOers. And if you talk like that in live chat, we know you're FOMOing. Like, you're going to be like, hey, you're FOMOing, dude. You FOMO'd. You're losing money. Lots of it. So you bought a lot too high. So gross. Change them up.
Appreciate the value, Mitch, and the community.
NDPDX, man, thanks for the 999 Monero Connect in the jar. Thank you, dude. Very cool. Much love. Okay, so yeah, Zen, extreme amounts of bullish divergence. Very, very good there, but bearish.
Do you have any long-term opinion on Bitcoin and XRP like 5 to 10 years down the line from now?
Is that a
Or do you
joint?
only focus on the TA short-term side of it?
I mean, like, again, if there's someone that owns Bitcoin, they essentially have a call option on Bitcoin's technology, blockchain, and all its realness, right? I mean, everything to do with blockchain, the revolutionary technology, fintech, right? When you own Bitcoin, that's what you're doing. It's like a long-term call option. And then you have also at the same time a put option on fiat, right? That is unsustainable. We know they print it, devalue it over and over and over again. They've devalued it so much in the early 80s or whatever. That's when they created the Roth IRA. Okay, because it's like, oh, people are getting, we're printing so much money, devaluing the currency so much, and we're raising taxes so much. These poor U.S. citizens are going to revolt. All right, we got to do something. All right, Roth IRA, we'll create that. We'll give that to them. All right, so you're buying a put contract on fiat in the long term, and you're buying a long-term call option on this asset class, right? Crypto itself with Bitcoin, all right? It's the best way to invest in blockchain technology, I believe, is Bitcoin, right? You can call it maximalist all you want, whatever, but that's what Bitcoin is, all right? It is the one coin to rule them all until it's not, and no reason to believe it's not going to keep rolling. I mean, Lightning Network, all that, okay? But for now, it's a store value, and in time, it, you know, long time maybe, medium of exchange, but we're not quite there yet, man. Okay. So that's the way one could look at it. Which I think we all know that fiat currency is a joke, and it's trash. It's as bad as many S coins that are created, right? But it has the backing of nuclear bombs for the most Western countries, and that's why it still exists. So just, I mean, think about it, man. Fiat isn't just going to collapse. I think fiat will continue getting worse and worse and worse, and it'll be methodical. It won't be just a great crash instantly, all of a sudden fiat's gone, right? It'll just become this thing where it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse, and Bitcoin will keep rising in price. But over the course of like years, right, like 4 or 5 years, right, we could go much, much higher. But again, there's always a chance we could go down 3,000 to 4,000. And the fact that this move we've made already makes it more and more likely we won't go to zero anytime soon if we did. And we know the death spiral would probably start if we broke below 3,000. Like, I wouldn't be probably messing around with Bitcoin after, if we broke 3,150 or whatever, that 3,000 mark. Because, you know, that's like the mining threshold area for electricity and all that, running the miners.
The other day, King.
Yeah, 5 Levels of Leadership by John Maxwell. That's what it is. Thank you, Salsa Kang, for the 420.
Is that a join?
Contribution. Thank you, dude. It's whatever, man. It's like, I'm sorry, but like, what Bitcoin is not XRP, and it doesn't mean that XRP doesn't have its place. I think it's doing great things. It's a revolution of finance, blockchain. And XRP is showing that, right? So with Bitcoin, they got different purposes. But again, XRP, again, is like its own thing, man. It's like apples and oranges. But a lot of people don't think that. A lot of people are just like, all in Bitcoin or all in XRP, screw the other. It's like, why can't they both exist? Oh yeah, here we go, man. It's my favorite song, I think, of all of them on this playlist. You're listening to Hansen Bronson Radio. Atop the tower of the Hashashasvas. We have special guest us. Enjoying this live stream, that like button, that bell, that's up. Hansen France Radio. 88.8 FM, 589 AM. Oh my god. Sit back, relax, enjoy the sights and sounds of the technical analysis, man. Anyway. That's right, Neil C. Correct. Sure thing, Salsa King, man. Thank you. I don't know about that, Corey, man. I'll be looking at fib extensions. I mean, like, I think there is lots of upside potential. Think about it, man. Like, if you're like, okay, let me just try to go daily. Let me think here. All right. No, let's go to like the weekly. Hide this for a sec. All right, look at it like this, man. Let's just say there was like reward to risk stuff. Okay. Just saying, for the sake of what we're talking about, reward to risk, right? Okay. There's downside potential, lots of it. Not relatively to the potential gains, right? So say you sell off to that little mining threshold area again with a double bottom, okay, you don't get stopped out, whatever. And I'm saying, like, you know, people would wait, like, you could get stopped out and maybe take another entry down here or something if it ever happened, right? Which we don't know. Momentum's extremely strong and bullish to the upside, so I think there's a higher likelihood we break to the upside more versus breaking down to 3,000, but it's still a very good possibility, or just it's a possibility, right? But then you talk about fib extension, the 1618 fib extension, I mean, 29,000, I mean, it's $30,000, right? So 3.75 reward to risk in this situation. But this isn't to say this is a trade setup at all. This is just to show you the relative reward to risk, right? So like the downside potential, I mean, the worst you can get is 0, right? And of course, man, yeah, you could lose a lot of money, right? But again, you should be getting stomped out before that. But this is, again, a reward to risk. This is just showing potential upside if this thing wanted to run again, like it's done every single time, right? The fact that we did this is, I think, extremely important. The mining threshold area where we bottomed out, the 200-week moving average. It's very good. Last time we had a 20-week, 50-week bullish crossover was back 2015. Last time we saw a 20-50 week bullish crossover is November of 2015. You understand what happened then? We never saw those prices again, and went from, you know, the week it happened, we were sitting around, you know, whatever, that $300 range. And it went all the way up to 19,989. Okay. And it since had an extreme pullback, lost about 80% of our value in this correction, which is the longest correction Bitcoin's ever had. And bounced off the 200 week, bullish divergence, lower levels of negative Momo. It was on the weekly, the daily, the 4 hour when we called our Gartley. It was ungodly. Okay. And again, man, you're just getting this for the first time since November of 2015. Okay. Bullish engulfing candle on the weekly. No resistance on the weekly until 96.40 something. Okay. So if you're asking about long term, that's the best I guess I can do. All right. Without trying, you know, not turning into some crazy crypto shaman man. All right. Good, Brad. I'm glad you read it, man. Fantastic. Bitcoin is the most trusted coin because of its history and volume. Yes, it has more transactions than any other asset in crypto. Yes. On the France radio, man. No FOMO, man. 1 out of 2 of all major companies on Earth have debt they can't pay off in a year. Debt started accumulating with big tech companies in 2012. Prior companies like Microsoft, Intel, Facebook had no real debt. Yeah, it's very natural now for a lot of, like most companies, they all have debt. Like, right? Lots of debt is natural and normal all over these markets. Hey, Day, thanks, man. Appreciate the kind words, man. One of your fave channels of any category, really? That's cool, man. Glad you enjoy it. I mean, it's like whatever, dude. It's kind of like a podcast, but just technical analysis centric. And you see how things revolve around it, where we can have fun and enjoy things and relax. Yeah, man. It's the makings of a varsity athlete of a podcast, right? Whoops. Sorry, trying to catch up after that techno analysis, Brandon Lemaster.
Bruh.
Not bad, man. Not King Logan levels, but decent, man. What happened, Brookolinos? Now they will know that the party and celebration of education and life goes on in chat, even without chugging. Exactly, dude. It's like, oh my god, Drink Troll comes around every once in a while and we have a party stream. Randomly, on Tuesdays and Mondays and Saturdays, whenever, dude. I was glad you enjoyed it, man. You listen to the audiobook. Some parts were over repetitive. It's good though, like if you're reading, you know, like it's like that pseudo-idaic part of your mind, you know, like picks it up really well. It has everything to do with the business we're in, right, Bradford? You can think about level 1 leaders. I think people come to my mind. I'm sure they come to your mind too, dude. How does Patreon work? There's just a lot of resources of information in on the Patreon feed, like patterns, you know, little clips of education of patterns and how to trade them and all this stuff, like tons of it, man. And then there's just trade setups that are posted and you get notified via ping. You get pinged in Discord and then it's like, oh, it shows up on your phone like a text or something. Like, oh, okay, notification, there's a trade setup. All right. It's like that, man. And then Discord exclusivity, where I'm posting charts in the Patreon chat all the time. You know, people have questions, they at me, and then I respond to them best of my ability, all that stuff. That's what Patreon is. That's how it works. Trader, dang dude, it's pretty late. Hopefully you got a nice couple floodlights on. Been live now, chat. You guessed it. Over 2 hours. And chat, another thing that must be brought up right now. It looks to be that the two 1080 Ti's was the culprit, was the problem. Encoding the stream with one 1080 Ti and then encoding the rest of my computer with the other one caused stability issues. I have had absolutely no stability issues, not one miniature hiccup, freeze, nothing, dude. And I can't, like, if say that got installed and I wasn't here and had nothing to do with it and had no idea about it, I'd have no idea. Like, I'd be like, what's going on, man? Something's fixed. No freezing. So I'm very happy. I'm very satisfied. I can't believe it, man. It was just it was tax write-off, but guess what? It wrote off my stability and computer issues, and I'm very happy about this, man. Okay, the amount of money invested inside of this PC would blow your mind, and the fact that I was having freezing issues every single day was not right. Not right. And now we fixed it. God, so amazing. Thunderstorm wasn't messing around. Dang, dude, woke up the baby.
Bruh.
Not good, man. How does Bitcoin look after 10K? 11.4. New era. You break 10,000, you're going to 11,400. Well, 11,000, a psychological rounded number, but 11,400 is your 50%. I don't think so. Hold on. Let's look. Let me, Alex S, man, thanks for the $5 super chat. Oh, I gotta look at Zen real quick for Mr. Notre-Dame. That was a request he had. Okay, so bullish divergence on the daily at a critical support. You bullishly engulfed here, but dude, the trend is overall bearish, right? Very, very bearish. Nothing but lower highs, lower lows. But yeah, kind of double bottoming here. I wish I could say that it was some sort of harmonic, but it's not. Because when you double bottom, there's no such thing as a harmonic that PCZ's at a 100% retrace, so it's not harmonic. But you could see X, A, B, C, D, and you could think if this was it, we could have a nice rally and retrace. And if it was the bottom, Mr. Notre-Dame, which I don't even know if you're in here anymore, but if it was the bottom and we were to rally up, you know how it is, man, right? You've got the golden zone. You don't even have to talk about structures, anything like that. No patterns. Nothing to worry about. It's just simple Fibonacci stuff. If you did rally here, which we have no idea, which it seems potentially likely because, look, you sold off and you flagged and you broke down and then you hit a support and you're showing extreme amounts of bullish divergence on slightly lower lows, right? That weakness, right? Look at the move here and then look at this move here. It's like not even close. All right, so again, if it was to reverse, that's great, but very bad because you're still below all your moving averages. Shot in the dark. Common retrace level, if it was the bottom, would be between 1493 sats and 1733 sats, Mr. Notre-Dame. Hope that helps. Okay? Oh, yeah, man. Thanks again, Alex. Super chat, man. I have a EVGA GeForce RTX 2080 Ti. High Desert Garden. Very clear stream. Zipper, I'm glad you think so, man. Because I've doubled my bitrate. Okay, I went from 6,000 bitrate to 12,000. That means 120 FPS. If you could see it, you'd notice even more. All right. Last July was green. No, it was June, Marty. I believe June was the green month, and then July is when it all came crashing down, unless I'm mistaken. We call that bottom. Inverse head and shoulders. Bradford, do you remember that? Yeah. Oh, yeah, July was green. Okay, so August was terrible, all right? And so May was awful. And then June we bottomed. And we called quintuple MACD bullish divergence here. This is the bottom we called. Okay, people called me crazy. People were trolling, blah, blah, blah. You don't know, whatever, man. Divergence doesn't work in a bear market, blah, blah, blah. Oh, my God, dude. After all this, we called it, man. And then the inverse head and shoulders happened, and so we were able to call it again. and then this happened. All right, we called the bottom here too. Okay, this was the largest short squeeze in the history of Bitcoin. All we had to do was look at the short chart to see that this could happen. Cascading effect of shorts covering, again, created the largest short squeeze ever on Bitcoin. This was a Viking night. The next day, Christmas Day. Unreal. We called this top too. We called this top. This is the only one that didn't show daily bearish divergence. But we did hit a measured move of broadening top pattern perfectly and never had a candle close above it. And then we made lower highs and then just Bart Simpsoned, I guess, and dumped. Okay, so we had a lot of success last year. It was very fun on both sides, man. Though it was mostly selling, we did have very nice moves to the upside. It was awesome, dude. And it's like, I don't know. It's like if you care about technical analysis, okay, it's not difficult to care about Bitcoin when it's dumping. It's at lower prices, right? But most people don't. Most people just care about it moving up and only up, not down. Yeah, that's right. Sorry, I went back to it. We looked at it, yeah. Oh yeah, those bottoms, man. What's up, Brandon, man? Thanks for being here. V-chain just bearishly engulfing below the moving averages still. It's taking a low risk, potentially high reward opportunity. Just not like there's no buying pressure. Like there's no one to move this thing up. Like there's just no demand. No demand for this asset, despite however many double bottoms and things you get. Maybe we can make a higher low than the previous low here. Good luck, man. Look, you can take your low risk opportunities if you want, which talking about trade setup. But again, like it's going to sell off and then crap around in this range. It's doing nothing, man. Absolutely not. It's really a descending triangle in an uptrend. That's all that's going on. Distribution with a buy wall. Yeah. You can't make VeChain do anything, dude. Sorry, it's loud. Sorry. Bitcoin testing the sell wall again? Nah, man. Not yet. Sell wall's at like 93.37. We're at 93.11. So we got a $20-$30 to go until we test it. Man, this has been an insanely efficient stream. This has been a good stream, man. All right. I'm digging it a lot. I think y'all tapped into the weird part of my brain. We talked about grams of sugar. We talked about the long term on Bitcoin, what it is. We've done education. All kinds of stuff, man. Talking about leadership. Well, dude, it's been just a smorgasbord of fantastic stuff tonight.
Is that a joint?
Love when your analysis agrees with mine. Here's to the GFX card fund.
GFX card fund? Graphics card? Thank you, dude. Well, fortunately, we got it, man. So, no more freezing for you, Brandon, or me, or anyone else in the stream. We're good now. We're golden with a superior piece of technology. Gotta love it, man. Thank you, Brandon, dude. And it's got RGB, which is lights out. It's mesmerizing, dude. It really is. Oh, God, I love it, man. We've already checked Cardano earlier in the stream. Closest support, other than 9100, there's no real support. I mean, actually, I don't know. Like, 9300 is a support. Okay. Let's go to Coinbase real quick. I'll show you how, why, what I'm talking about. Okay, so right here, it's different than Bitstamp. So look what happened, chat. You broke a manufactured over resistance from June 16th, 2019. You broke it. Now you're back testing it as a support. That's what's happening. So good, man. Good. Yet, you can't break the top part, right? This other high. So you are holding support. You've broken resistance and you're now holding support for now at 9,300. Okay, from on the Coinbase chart, which is good. Yes, you missed a Badlands chug, and you missed tons of education on that. Stay at home dad. We went into it deep. What's up, Mr. Pitbull, man? Sorry to hear you got wiped out. You missed a good stream, man. A very, very good stream. Fantastic, man. Like, I know we have fun with, you know, we have fun with party streams from time to time, man, but this was a business stream, dude. That's what we would call this stream. Sure thing, Gerson, no? 2 more days until... What you talking about? Mark Bravo. Quadruple wishing? What day is that? Also, gotta have skills. Sorry, just kind of... It's whatever now, alright? Why don't I use volume profile? Why don't I use the volume that comes to the side? Because I don't. I mean, volume in crypto is relatively tenuous indicator since Bitcoin, most trading is done OTC. So, I mean, dude, moves we've had, volume wasn't really that relevant, man. So, PBS level, careful Kanatomo, man. Them fighting words, dude. Kappa. Hi, Mr. Michael Arlap. Have a good one, dude. Alright, Chad. I guess we're going to do a rundown. Been live 2 hours and 19 minutes. I'm already over time by 20 minutes, dude. So, it's getting late now anyway. Brandon Master. Alex S. Salsa Kang. Johnny D. Andy PDX. Bryce Jens. Mr. Notodol. Hanger 18. HMLSer. Alex. David R. Man. The Kang. Top Jesus of the evening. David Bello. Kevin DeBrow. Ben. Kangsman. Corey Mick. Dewey's. Eddie Bennett. J-Dog Crypto Man. Ripple Breaking News. And the Mobile Journal. Thanks for the 421 Bitcoin crypto tip. And thank you for the $10 of Bitcoin crypto tip, both of them. And Claudio, thank you for the 1 Ethereum Classic. And Stay at Home Dad, thank you for the $20 of Bitcoin. Thank you all. All right. Because of people like you, I'm able to come back multiple times a day and give you market analysis, education, whatever, man. Sugar content, whatever. Bitcoin long term, just everything, man. All the makings of a varsity athlete podcast. That's what I'm able to do because of people like y'all. All right. So it's been a fun chat. A lot. Stay above 9,300 and then break 9,350 with a candle close and we'll be kings. All right. Maybe we could wake up and it could be Christmas tomorrow, but accumulation with a sell wall, you know what that means, right? Eventually the sell wall all the orders will get filled. And when the orders get filled, there may not be any more supply at this price. There may only be supply at much higher prices, particularly 52-week highs. We'll see it happen, man. We'll see it happen. And if it doesn't, hey, man, you could sell off all the way down to 9,078. But, dude, it's extremely strong right now. So I'll be back tomorrow. Y'all are incredible. Until next time, respect the TA.
good. good.
On the Runs Radio, that was Ryan Z, man. Now we're gonna change the song because this song's crazy, man. Hold on a sec, 2 seconds, man. This is Or Feed by, well, I don't know who it's by. It's either by Electric Sheep or by Or Feed, and the song might be named Or Feed or Electric Sheep. Oh, and Gangs.
That boy's good. Boy, good.
Please clap.
Hanno contrario, riebone, pavena. Scusa, sta avanti, oh my god.
Is that a joint? Is that a joint? Is that a is that a joint?
Bruh.
good. Boy, good.
I don't know, sir.
That boy is good.
I don't know, sir.
That boy is good. Oh, would you look at that?
Good and terrible.
That boy is good.
Japan on your own.
This deserves as a Frost Radio, but cover.
I don't know how it happened. You got me spinning round for you to tell you the truth. So you can say I didn't warn you. I'm bad, but I'm good. I'll be so good to you. Hey, yeah. Oh, I'm on a roll. Hey, yeah. Stay as she goes. I won't make this a touch and go. But don't wait for me to come home. I'm gonna break her down. She don't mind at all. She don't mind. Gonna
Is that a joint?
break her down. She don't mind at all. She don't mind at all.
More types.
Oh my god, dude. Tato King, man. Thanks so much for the $50 freaking of Bitcoins, man. Set a launch, stand above 9,300 still, man. WION. Thanks, man. You were the king, man. King.
That boy is good.
I'm in the chat. Say it, I'm dead. Oh my god. Gotta get back above this 9,300, man. We gotta do this, man. Let's do it, dude. Alright, bye.
Bruh.
That boy is good.
Terrible. I don't know, sir.
That boy is good.
Folks, we have a very special guest for you tonight. I'd like to introduce...
Let's hear it for the great Mr. Hunt.
In rhythm management. Let's begin. All right now, wasn't that fun? Let's try something else.
name is JP. My name is...
It's been a long time coming, but I know, change has gotta come, man. Ooh, yes it is. Oh my, oh my.
get me high, watching these days turn into nights. 'Cause I love it when you get me high. Drink up till you're running through my blood. Yeah, you leave my body numb, and I like it way too much. I wanna stay out of my mind.
Is that a joint?
'Cause I love it when you get me high.
Bruh. Bruh.
I don't know, sir.
That boy good. Good and terrible.
I don't know, sir.
That boy is good.
Please clap. Bruh.
is JP. I am a robot. I like robots. I have a robot vagina.
Adios, turd nuggets.